So a question we get asked pretty frequently by homeowners here in Georgia is what coverages are going to be most important. And while there are a lot of very important coverages on your homeowners policy, we're going to be talking about a couple of two different coverages and another feature today that come with your Georgia homeowners policy that you need to be made aware of, and that we probably consider to be the most important. So for home policies here in Georgia, arguably the most important coverage is going to be the property coverage. So on your home policy, you're going to get coverage for your dwelling. That's the home, the structure itself. You're going to get coverage for your personal property, the contents of your home. So if you were to pick your home up, turn it upside down and shake it, everything that fell out would be considered your personal property. And then you're also going to get coverage for detached structures. So those are going to be the property coverages that are included with your homeowner's insurance policy. And so that is going to be arguably the most important coverage to have. So you're going to have different coverage limits for each thing that we just named. So like for the dwelling or the home itself, that property coverage, let's say that might be $500,000. A pretty typical home here in the suburban Atlanta area might be $500,000 of coverage to rebuild. And then for personal property, that might be something like $250,000 of coverage. And then for other structures, typically that coverage is going to start out at 10% of the dwelling coverage. So that same $500,000 house, you're going to have $50,000 of coverage for any detached structures on your property. And obviously that can be increased if needed. But in a total loss situation where the home burns down and you lose all of your personal belongings, that would mean that your homeowner's insurance policy would pay up to $500,000 to rebuild your home, fix or replace it, and then another $250,000 on top of that to replace all of your furniture, clothes, all your personal property, that good stuff. So, homeowners insurance premiums here are very affordable in comparison to the coverage you get. It wouldn't be out of the question for that person to be paying between $50 and $100 a month for that coverage that would pay them up to $750,000 in total to rebuild their house and replace all of their personal belongings. And there's other coverages built on top of that. I mean, a home like that in a total loss situation, the insurance company is probably going to be paying very close to $1 million of coverage there. So, paying $50 to $100 a month in premium, I think that's definitely worth it. Now, in regards to your personal property coverage, one of the things to consider is going to be your deductible or deductibles. For those that don't know, your deductible, that is going to be your share of the insurance. So that is the out-of-pocket cost you must meet before your homeowner's insurance policy will start to pay out. So same situation, you have a claim on your home. Maybe it's for your personal property, maybe it's for the structure itself, the property coverage. Your deductible is the loss that you must pay out of pocket yourself before the homeowner's insurance will kick in and start to pay everything. So if you have $1,000 deductible and it's going to take $10,000 to fix something or replace something in your home, that means you're responsible for the first $1,000, and then your insurance policy will pay the additional $9,000. And then the last thing we're going to talk about is liability coverage. So in today's day and age, everyone is making very good use of taking people to court to try to recover money for damages. And so we think it's really, really important, especially here in Georgia, where personal injury attorneys are on every other billboard and radio station and commercial. It's very important to have good liability coverage on your homeowner's policy. So the very bare minimum of coverage we would recommend is $300,000. And typically you can get up to $1 million of coverage on your homeowner's policy for liability coverage. Anything above and beyond that, you're probably going to have to buy a liability umbrella policy to stack on top of that. And we'll get into that with another video, but liability coverage is very, very inexpensive. So most of the clients we have here have somewhere between $500,000 and $1 million of coverage, and they're probably paying less than $4 a month for that coverage. So something that's very inexpensive, that it would just take one instance for that to more than pay for itself, which is why we recommend it on having higher limits for liability on your homeowner's insurance. So that's a wrap for today. If you have questions in regards to your homeowner's insurance, if you feel like you're not getting the best value for your homeowner's insurance, we would love to take a look at that for you. We're the Roberts Insurance Group based in Canton, Georgia, and we have clients, homeowners throughout the state that we help. So reach out to us. We will make sure to get you fixed up with the coverage that you and your family need at the best possible price.